That's a Durgan.
A dragon.
That's gotta be the demon Tabitha wanted us to know about.
It's flying free, but could it still be a Therian?
I just felt an Earth Pulse point. It's that way, somewhere near the top of that mountain.
Let's check it out.
Why does that mountain look kind of familiar? Hi, friend. Alright. Listen, we all need a little time to get used to things. You can't just walk over to me and think that I'm just going to hang out with you. Alright, we gotta grow some bonds. We need to go out, get some breakfast together. How do you like your eggs? Scrambled? It's dependent on how you like your eggs. Like, if you don't like your eggs a certain way, then we're probably not gonna be friends. Just saying. So we got a lot of new enemies over here, it looks like. Got crazy dragon dudes, fast-ass bees, and let's check out the wyverns. Oh, those guys are hardcore. In terms of level, I mean. Ooh. Ooh, that wasn't very nice. Ooh! Nice! Nice, boy! Alright, I'm going to throw in Eleanor, because I'm getting my butt handed to me. There we go.
Hey, is everyone alright?
I'll finish it! And it's over. I don't know, having some new music, oh my god, to end things off in battles and stuff is kind of nice. I kind of like that Destiny jingle. So real quick, just gonna grab this. Doesn't look like there's anything else over here. Nothing? Alright. So we got a bunch of big beefy boys around here. Gonna probably be fighting a few more enemies than I normally would in this session. Because I like levels. What are we at, 37? Yeah, we're getting around there. We'll see. I'm guessing the dungeon is going to more have stuff. So we want to go there, I'm guessing. What's over this way? Listen, I just spoke to your friend over there, alright? You can't just walk up to me and, like, think we can just be friends, alright? I'm gonna check up here first, real quick. Oh god, the wetlands? Is there anything up here? Out of curiosity? I mean, there's no treasure chest on the map. So I'm guessing not, but here I am looking around. Literally nothing. Alright. Yeah, I have no reason to be here. Alrighty. Well, maybe in the future we'll have to, like, go this way or something? I don't know. But I don't really have a reason to be here right now, so I'm just not gonna come here. Was that lightning? Oh, I just saw lightning. Might be crazy. Hey, buddy. You keep doing your thing, flying around and being all creepy. Alright, so we have a big monster to take care of. We have... That actually leads up there, it looks like. But I kind of want to go down there and get the big boy. Yeah, I guess... Oh my god, there are 6 treasure chests here. I mean, it kind of looks like we're going to be exploring through this place later on, but... I don't know. Anything around here? Whole lot of nothing. Nothing. Yeah, I think I might know that mountain. But I'm not going to say anything because I'm unsure. I'm going to take a look down there, though, and see if... Oh, hi. Well, I guess I'll fight these guys. New enemies, so might as well show them off. What level are these guys? 36? Oh, okay. I thought they were running away from me at one point, but I guess not. There we go.
Call that a fight.
That's a pretty good experience, actually. And we're at... What are we at? Yeah, we're getting there. We're in the middle. So what are these like pathways I can't go down? I kind of forgot what these white pathways are. Yeah. So it looks like we're going to be exploring through here later on. So I probably shouldn't go down here, but here I am going all the way down here because I'm dumb. What is this place called? Aldina Plains, the Land of Vitality? Why does this kind of remind me of... Oh, hi.
Let's get started.
You really do have a peculiar air about you.
Yeah, I don't think you're one to talk.
Alright, got that done. Got a chest up there, it looks like. I'm guessing this monster is going to, like, kill me. Like, straight up, like, you fucking dead, son? But we're gonna try anyway, because I'm crazy. I feel like this place kind of reminds me of, the war zone. I don't know. I can't think of the name right now in Zestiria. Hi, friend. The King Peacock. Oh, it's level 42? Oh, great. Can't wait for this to kill me. Yeah, this is looking bad. Change. No. This is doable. It's just not very fast. Oh god, that hurt. I'm gonna put in Eisen. Just do magic. You remember that time where I only did magic and won? That's my favorite kind of time. Oh, come on, why'd you go after me? I'm casting here. Alright. Move back in with Velvet. Get some of that dips in. We're doing some damage, so I can't say we're doing nothing. Ooh, I'm feeling the burn. There we go.
I refuse to fall here.
Not the cleanest, but it's a win. +1 maximum souls to characters wearing equipment that has been enhanced, which I probably should do more of, but I have not. To be fair though, I actually was going to enhance my equipment off screen, but the shop guy was gone. So I actually couldn't do it, which kind of sucked. So we got the slow ward done, so probably gonna toss on that sweet sexy poison ward. Anything else? I know my boy Eisen got something done. Like, I have all this crap I need to dismantle. I know I need to dismantle it. Probably people yelling at me about it. I was going to, off screen. It just, there was no shop to do it. So I actually couldn't do it. Hopefully after this session I can actually go and do some stuff. So I'm probably going to meet you back over where we need to go, because it's kind of a walk. Just going to take a look around, maybe fight a few enemies. And if I find a chest, I'll probably show it off. So I'll see you over there. Alright, coming over here, we got a panacea bottle. Nothing too important. Alright, we're coming back on this side. I'll just come back now.
The Earth Pulse now. It's up above.
Guess we're in for some
Good
mountain
timing.
climbing then.
Really good timing on that one. Cool. Alright, so I guess we're in for some climbing. So let's get going. And there's also a chest. Never mind, there's just red rosemary. I thought it was a brown chest. Alright, let's go. Oh, okay. I'm still in the same area. I thought I was actually in the new area. Whoa, we're pretty high up. Cool. And also a chest. Get some feldspar boots. Nice. Can anyone use those right now? Laffy needs some new boots. Looks like my boy Rokuro also need... No, not Rokuro. Oh no, we're all good. He needs some new boots. He needs a new bracelet. So... What do we got here? 480? Yeah, I think I'll just go with the 65, bro. So, let's see. We can do Gatling arms. Ooh. Let's throw on these bracelets. So, he's done with the Floric boots. So, next up, I can probably give him the Feldspar boots. Sorry, Laffy, my boy. You're pretty much done with everything, right? Oh, no, you got the hard shoes. He's working on hard shoes. Alright. So we can't really put anything on him, but oh well. Throw a little save out there real quick. There we go. Alright, let's see what this place is. Oh, we're just up there. I thought we were gonna, well, there might be, no, it looks like, no, there might be more. It looks like there's a pathway there, maybe. I guess we'll see. I'm like, are we at the top already? So something's going on here. God damn it.
Here! This is the Earth Pulse point I've been feeling!
No Therian and no barrier.
I must have gotten it wrong again.
I wouldn't be so sure of that. That dragon could well have broken its barrier. Or it might have been too powerful for the Abbey to subdue.
You could be right. After all, dragons make for the strongest demons.
The problem is, we don't know if it's a Therian or not.
Yeah. Let's stick with the plan and head to Stonebury to gather more information.
Am I the only one here who thinks the real problem is how we're supposed to fight a frickin' dragon?
Nah, it's totally fine. We can totally fight a dragon. You know, if we got like you're a witch. Witch does magic. Magic does damage. Damage hurts dragon. That's how it works, right? It looks like there could be a pathway here, but I guess not. Not looking at it, but I mean like on the map. Oh, whoops. Oh, you can teleport straight to there? Cool. Don't really want to teleport. Holy shit. Alright. That's, that doesn't seem foreboding. Wait, there's a thing here.
I can't wait to
I'm
take
not
a
paying
good look
attention.
around. Whoa, now that's what I call a view.
I agree that it's beautiful, but don't leap about so much. You'll fall. I can sense many Earth pulses under this place.
I figured you'd notice that. An intricate web of earth pulses crisscrosses the land under the Aldina Plains. Mountains like these would normally take tens of thousands of years to form, but these popped up in about a millennia.
So the Earth pulses have affected the land?
Exactly. Long ago, people wielded arts that allowed them to manipulate the earth pulses and control the very land itself.
How could arts like that exist?
Perhaps they pushed against key points on the earth pulses? Like how acupressure can improve a person's blood flow.
That's a rather forced comparison. But you may be right. Either way, those arts have been lost for eons.
I'm impressed, Eisen. You know a lot about everything.
Not at all. There's so much I don't know. For example, the name of these flowers. That's why I travel. To learn.
Aldina alabaster grass.
That's the name of this flower?
Yes. A long time ago, my brother showed me a picture of it in one of his books. They're fragile flowers. They die quickly on their own, but if enough of them gather together, they can survive. Fields of them form beautiful white carpets of flowers. In some cultures, they symbolize kinship, the bonds between people.
Kinship. Huh.
I'll remember that. You and your brother taught me something new today.
I'll never forget either.
Oh. Well, we have an expedition done.
Take a look at this.
Hey, the triple
Well done.
win.
I'd expect no less from Ifrit's crew.
Can I get something good for that? Oh, I did! Yes! Got that mini Lloyd. Alright, so we got that done. That's awesome.
Scout ship.
Let me check out that mini Lloyd. Gotta take off that white. How to remove. Where's that mini Lloyd? Oh my god, it's adorable. It's adorable. I'm not gonna keep that on my head, but it's super cute. Alright. I had my fun. I kind of wish it was on my shoulder or something, but on the head's cute too. Alright. So next up, we gotta go over there. Because now these pathways are open. Fuck me, I gotta walk all the way over there. God damn it. You lead me to the place and there's nothing there, and then I gotta go all the way over there. That's okay. I'm not too bothered by that. This place really does remind me of, I forgot what it's called. It starts with a G, I believe, in Zestiria. It's where the war took place, and you first meet Heldoff, and it's a complete desert in comparison to now, where it's like fields of life and flowers and such. Could be completely off, but it just kind of reminds me of it. And also, that place looks like someone after me, isn't there? That place reminds me of where we first met Edna, on the mountain. So, that could be a thing. You never know. I was talking so long I didn't even realize I got over here. Like, that was, for some reason that took way less time than I thought it would. Alright. So there was a pathway to the south that I didn't check. Oh no, it leads to the same place. But there's a dungeon down there, it looks like. And then there's a dungeon up there. And then there's where we need to go. Cool. Places... I have no idea where any of these places go. I do know this is a chest. And I do like treasure. So... I will go and grab said treasure and pretend that I know what I'm doing. That's a really good item that I just got. That's an all divide in a brown chest, randomly. Cool. Sure. Alright, so I'm gonna take a look up here because it's pretty not out of the way. It's like right up there. Kind of want to see what's up here. So I'm just gonna take a look real quick.
You're not hurt, are you?
No.
Those fairies give a lot of experience. I was not planning on actually fighting fairies. They're kind of hard to see, so I just kind of ran into one. But they give a lot of experience, so I'm not complaining. So this might be a little bit of a waste of time, but I just want to see what's up here. Devolve Forest. What the fuck? I'm probably not supposed to be here. There's smoke. I don't like smoke. There's a wall. Alright, I'm probably not supposed to be here. But there's a forest here. Alright, let's head over to Stonebury. So I know what I'm doing. I mean, who knows? That might be a place that is optional. So I guess I could have gone there. Maybe? I mean, it's open to me, so who says I can't go in there? But I feel weird going into a place like that, so I'm just gonna go back. For now, though, let's check out the town, see what's going on in there. Is this the way down? Where's the way down? Did I skip it? I totally skipped it. My bad.
I hope I did a good job.
Now we got a level up for Velvet in that fight. Got some Feldspar stuff. Actually, probably would be good to look around and get some new armor. I'm guessing all these guys drop the Feldspar equipment. So could do that if I was not being lazy about battles. That's an idea. That does look like kind of a town. I mean, there is a fence in front of it. I guess that means that's a town. I don't know. I'm gonna save though, just in case. I know I just saved not that long ago, but you never be too careful.
Alright, if I were a Bloodwing, where would I be?
We'll start at the inn. It only makes sense.
Holy crap, I was looking around and I was like, oh, this is a pretty place, and then I looked on the map and it's like, oh, that's a lot of people I gotta talk to. Oh man. Alright, well, let's get started.
Yay! I found so many blueberries! What are you gonna do with all those? Make jam? I'm going to feed them to my chickens. That way they'll lay eggs with purple yolks. What? You know that won't work, right? It sure will. The color of yolks change depending on what a hen eats. My grandma taught me that. Actually, we always feed our chickens corn. Is that why their yolks are yellow? What are you gonna do with purple eggs anyway? Tourists are coming from the capital again, right? I bet they've never seen purple eggs, so I figure I could sell them for a lot. Maybe I can even make our village famous! You've thought this out, but will they really sell? You know what they'd make, right? Purple fried eggs, purple omelets, purple egg fried rice. Hey, would you want to eat a purple omelet? Strange things sell, right? You don't have to be so mean just 'cause you can't think of a better idea. Oh, sorry. Here, let me help you. Fine. Go catch a whole barrel full of jewel beetles. If we feed them to my chickens, we'll get eggs with yolks like shining jewels. I really wouldn't want to be your chickens, but... okay.
What a carefree village.
But you know, this is what really makes humanity amazing to me. Attempting the impossible. Reaching for the stars, just as a matter of course.
Aye. Though we may stumble countless times on our way, we can achieve anything we put our minds to.
Attempting the impossible, huh?
That's all well and good, but there are some lines that should never be crossed. Purple eggs. Ugh.
Yeah, I don't know if that's actually a thing. that you can do with your eggs and your hens, but you can certainly give it a shot. I mean, Rokuro and Aizen seem to be totally behind you on that, so go for it if you really feel like you need to.
Raspberries, strawberries, blueberries, they all grow in abundance around Stonebury. We even have a fairy tale about it. One day the ground was covered with so many fallen berries, they all became stones.
Stoneberries. Is that how the town got its name?
The spelling has changed some, but yes, berries are an important part of this village. We harvest local berries to make jams, pastries, gels, and all sorts of sweets.
Berry-flavored gels! I've never had one.
We've exported our jam and fruit for a while now, but our raspberry gels are still being perfected.
Aw, rats.
Are the vegetables growing in that field special too? I don't think I've ever seen anything like them before.
You've got sharp eyes. But that's right. They're a rare species of wild potato. They're red and they're called radish bells. We discovered them in the mountains nearby. Sadly, the potatoes are actually highly poisonous.
Really? But they look so good.
They do, but the skin and the sprouts are toxic. If you aren't careful when removing them, it's Poisonville for you. Deadly poison aside, they're sweet, fluffy, and go great with butter. And when they're fried nice and crispy, they're the best.
So just skin them and sell them. What's the problem?
Yes, we've thought of that, but the way they are now, you have to peel off quite a bit before you get to the edible part. Peel one as big as your fist, and all you get for your trouble is a bit of meat the size of an egg yolk. That's why we're selectively breeding them. One day, they'll have only a thin layer of poisonous skin.
Why not breed them to get rid of the poison altogether?
With no poison, bugs will eat them, and they'll be more vulnerable to cold and heat. With potatoes, as with people, getting rid of everything harmful isn't always for the best.
That's fair. That seems like a very intricate process, actually. I was like kind of impressed. I was like, because I was kind of thinking like you could maybe try and get rid of the poison, but it's like no, you actually have to like keep a little bit of that. Alright, so looks like the inn is where we need to go, so we're not going to go in there yet. So, what up, old man?
The water around here is ideal for producing wine and spirits. I've been thinking about fermenting something new.
What will you make? This region's specialty is berries, so a berry wine?
But the chilly air and level of humidity here should be just right for making an amber draft, don't you think?
Considering the geography around here, the water must contain a high mineral content. If you use it to make a rice wine, the taste will be unique.
I've considered all those options, but I must create something that can surpass my greatest rival, Sleeping Princess.
But that's nearly impossible to make.
Exactly. Not an easy task, to say the least. Sleeping Princess is made by filling an emerald cask with water from an enchanted mountain spring and sitting it in direct sunlight for 7 years. The water's magic causes it to change color each year. When it reaches the same deep green hue of the cask, it's ready.
Solar fermenting, huh? It won't be easy to surpass a marvel of the winemaking world like Sleeping Princess.
True, but I've finally found it. The ultimate stone.
A gemstone? Will you make a cask from it?
That would just make it an imitation. No, what I found can only be called a natural rock filter.
You're filtering wine with a rock?
Deep in the heart of these mountains, I found a stone that absorbs liquids. I tried using it to filter a berry wine. The taste of it was unbelievably crisp and bright. It preserved the luscious richness of the berries, while adding a clarity that left me breathless. I call it Pure Land wine. There is no better.
May I have a taste?
My apologies, but it took me 10 years to make a single thimbleful. I drank that thimbleful for my tasting. It'll be about 50 years before I can make a decent batch. I doubt I'll see a full bottle in my lifetime.
50 years, huh? Meet you back here then?
I've never been so glad not to be human.
Meet you back here. I'll see you in 50 years. All right, cool. I don't think he's gonna be seeing that, unfortunately. But it's a thought. Don't have enough for that, unfortunately, which kind of sucks. So it looks like there was a thing over here. Oh, there was a bell. There is a chest, though. Feldspar fragment. And then anything around here? It looks like there are a couple chests, so I'm going to take a look around. That's probably going to lead to a cutscene. What about over here? Can't hide from me. Mellow fluid. Alright. And also we need to talk to this guy because we beat up a dude. Rainbow Rock. Serial killer tree in Devolve Forest. So I'm probably going to need to go in there. I'm missing 3. 14. No, I'm missing 2. 14 and 15. Man, I'm missing like 3. Yeah, I'm missing 3 enemies. Kind of sucks. Maybe at some point I can come back and look for them. But also, let's talk to this guy.
Stonebury hasn't had much luck growing just yet, but this pioneer town has a lot of potential. Trees grow well here, and the lumber is of great quality. Oh, we're also close to the quarries, so stone isn't a problem. As long as the demons are contained, this country will rebuild. The need for stone and lumber will soar. Best of all, this area is quiet, has beautiful lakes, and is a perfect place for a craftsman like me to work.
And why settle for anything less?
I do feel that you might be a bit short-handed here. It's hard to build without manpower.
You're right. We need something to attract new settlers. Maybe some sort of specialty item?
Is there any fruit or vegetable that can only be found around here?
There is a type of potato called the radish bell that we grow, but it's got a few, quirks.
If you want to attract people, you should just ring a bell. Come to Stonebury, where the money grows on trees.
A bell tower, huh? That might actually work. We can even use local stones for the bell. The Stonebury Stone Belfry.
It won't work.
Huh?
Try hitting a rock. Doesn't ring.
Ah, how could I have missed that? I'm still such a novice. My master taught me better than this. Think before you build. That's what he always said. I need to do better and not sully his name.
So is he just the dude, the apprentice we were looking for? Because we were looking for an apprentice. Alright, you can stop yelling at me, man. I hear you being like, take a good look. Let's take a look at this. They're selling all divides. Alrighty then. Didn't know that was a thing. So we have all this stuff I could be selling, but I'm not. Just wanted to see if there was anything substantial. So we could buy all divide bottles, which is a little insane, to be honest. I can't believe we reached the point in the series where they just sell you all divide bottles, considering how rare they were when you, like, 10 years ago. So let's buy all these weapons. Everything. Probably should buy everything for the armor, because people need multiple. Got these rings that we can buy. Feldspar boots. Cast heel. No, we're good on cast heels. Buy one of these. Yeah. Oh wow, that was a lot of money. I didn't even realize how much I was spending. Got peach gels. I think I'm good on everything with the items. I'm not really willing to spend that much on all divides at the moment. Maybe later when I have more money. But for now, I think I'm okay. Also, not going to be dismantling and enhancing at the moment. I will definitely later, I promise. I promise. Because I know you guys are probably going crazy. For those who care. So we got these boots. I should probably throw one on Laffy, my boy. My boy. Is anything else that someone needs? Are we all working on something? I think we're all... Waistcoat? Feldspar, sure. Was there anything else? Or is that it? Oh, he hasn't done the Kingly. Oh, that's okay. So we got all that. I think we're good. Alright. I mean, we got a bell over here you could use. Just like grow it. Just grow this bell. Alright, what about this guy?
I was on my way home from a trip to Logres, crossing the Aldina Plains, when I saw it. Rain was pouring as if from buckets, and the wind was so strong I could hardly stay on my feet. From the vast darkness of the sky, a monster of tremendous size descended, like the essence of the storm itself.
A huge flying demon?
At that moment, a group of exorcists leapt out from their hiding spots and began to battle the demon beast. But it met their swords with its fearsome horns, and a swipe of its tail threw the noble exorcist's back.
Horns? And a tail?
Where did the demon go?
I couldn't tell you. I was so frightened, I ran away and never looked back. I hope the Abbey can get rid of it, but the beast took out 3 exorcists with a single blow. Come to think of it, another person was there too. He faced the demon and told it to stop.
Zavid.
If you're going to the Aldina Plains, you'd better be careful.
Yeah, I was wondering if Eisen was gonna, well, not Eisen, but like anyone was gonna be like, that was probably Zavid. And he's like, yeah, it was Zavid. I'm like, oh, all right. So we got that. So maybe we'll run into Zavid while we're out here. Hey, Shotguns, you little chicky poos. You enjoying the ground? Hope you have fun. All right. Let's go in the inn. Check it out.